Find all your favorite movies and shows faster with Xfinity. Just speak into the X1 voice remote to search across live TV, on demand, even Netflix and Prime Video. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Switch to Xfinity today and get a great offer. You'll enjoy Xfinity X1, which gives you access to your favorite streaming apps like Netflix, YouTube, and now Prime Video. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit the store today to learn more. Restrictions apply.
It's here with DC Hendricks producing. Coming up later this evening on ESPN Radio 1380, Notre Dame Fighting Irish head to Clemson to take on the Tigers in as Notre Dame looks to, what do they lost, like 5 in a row? Fighting Irish are struggling. Clemson, one of those bubble teams, if you are an IU fan hoping that the Hoosiers can continue to climb onto the bubble, that's a game that would really help the Hoosiers if the Fighting Irish can go into Clemson and knock off the Tigers. We will have coverage of that starting about 8:45 tonight. Tip-off at 9 o'clock. Coming up on Saturday, we'll be at the Logansport Regional. We'll have the semifinals, Northrop and Carmel at 10, Huntington North and Zionsville at noon. Either of those teams win, we'll be back at Logansport at 8 o'clock for the regional championship. If both Northrop and Huntington North lose, and Blackhawk Christian wins the noon semifinal against 21st Century, Gary 21st Century, we will be at Triton, 7:30 tip, to see if the Blackhawk Christian Braves can win a regional title. Head coach of the Braves joins us on the phone lines right now. Coach, how are you?
I'm good, Justin. How about you?
I'm doing well. And how'd practice go as you are getting some shots up at Triton?
Went well. Yep, kids are focused and had a good practice today.
Coach, take us back to a dominant sectional, and I heard a story from that semifinal game on Friday. I want to run it past you, that you guys were up 3-2 over Hamilton. You called a timeout. You laid into your team in the first quarter. You guys ended up being up 31-4 at the end of the first quarter. Is that accurate? What was said in that huddle?
Well, I just didn't like how we came out. I thought we came out kind of passively and a little bit soft, and we want to create adversity for our team, and, so there's ways we can do that. And, in practice, we try to generate adversity as much as we can just so we're sure that our guys stay sharp. But, our guys have enough experience that, I thought they responded really well.
Is that a concern for you? I mean, looking at that sectional field, I was like, man, you just got to avoid a letdown. Even if you don't lose, you guys can maybe get into some bad habits and things happen that will affect you in regional or semi-state. Do you have to guard against those type of things?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a concern, and you always want to be taking steps forward. And so, overall, I thought over the weekend I was pleased with how we played. I thought we played with good energy, and that's going to have to continue on Saturday.
Coach, let's look at this roster. Zane Burke has been phenomenal for you all year. Caleb, of course. Frankie, his development now in his final season, final postseason. What have you liked about Mr. Davidson's game?
Well, he's just been much more assertive for us. And, I think last year we had the 9 seniors, and so he and Caleb both kind of deferred to our seniors, and our seniors, did a really good job last year of being assertive. But, we challenged both Frankie and Caleb over the summer to, really grab the bull by the horns and play more assertively. And I think both of them have really embraced that role and done a nice job, really both ends of the floor playing in that way.
Coach, you get Gary 21st Century coming up at noon on Saturday after Argos and Covenant Christian. What do you know about Gary 21st Century?
Well, they're very athletic, very quick. They're going to hit us with some full court pressure and some half court pressure, and handling their pressure defensively is really going to be important for us on Saturday. And I think we've done a pretty good job all year of handling those kind of situations, and we're going to have to do the same thing Saturday for sure.
When you look at this regional field, that sectional championship game, if you guys are lucky enough to get there, will it be a completely different game, either Argos or Covenant Christian, in terms of tempo?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it could be, but our approach to the two games would be different, and that's what I like about our group is we can play either way. We can play a full court game, but we're also comfortable in the half court. And so, yeah, I think it could potentially be a different game, but I think the way we approach game 2 would be different should we get there.
Coach, it seems like a lot of teams, as they get into the postseason, they like to shorten that bench and kind of go on with guys they can rely on. But you've been able to substitute pretty liberally throughout the season. How confident are you? How deep do you feel you can go in that bench here in the postseason?
Well, we're a deep team, and I think the injuries early, we had to kind of endure a stretch of games when Caleb was out for 5 games. And Michael Pulver was out for 4 games, and I think in the long run that stretch has helped us. We had guys, like a Cooper Wild who stepped in and was really, really good for us during that stretch. And so, Cooper's our 8th man, but we've got full confidence in Cooper when we put him in the game that he's going to be productive. And so, we're a deep team. We're definitely comfortable going 8 deep. So.
Coach, what's the keys on Saturday for you?
Well, we got to handle their pressure, first of all, and I think when you do that, you can keep them in half-court offense, which, when they get into the full court, that's when they really thrive, and that's kind of their style. And so we'll have to take care of the basketball. We're going to have to sprint back defensively, and, like I said, we really want to make them play half-court offense. And, if they pressure us, we're going to attack it looking to score. And so handling their pressure is probably top of the list.
Coach, before we let you go, we want to wish you a belated happy birthday and another year that you can dunk. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I started to dunk the ball as a 7th grader when I was 13, and somewhere along the line I just started doing it every year on my birthday, and so I'm 46, so 33 years in, and by the grace of God, I'm still squeaking them down.
Oh, it looked good on Facebook, man.
I don't know about that.
Coach, I appreciate the time. I know you guys are wrapping up practice, so I appreciate the few minutes, and good luck on Saturday.
Hey, thanks, Justin. We appreciate it.
Springtime tips and fun facts from Paul, Kristen, and Dexter at Total Wine & More.
Every bunny loves honey glazed carrots. A great side dish for your springtime celebration and a delicious complement to a sweet, bright Moscato.
Wine is made in virtually every country in the world, and I'm ready to give you a tour to find the right one.
Serving lamb this season? Try it with a bold Cabernet from the trendy Paso Robles region.
Whether you're hosting or just bringing the wine, we'd love to share our always low prices and ridiculous selection this spring at Total Wine & More. Cheers!
Podcasts by Federated Media. Podcasts by Federated Media.